What if the Void Century was not about one epic war, but a rivalry that has created a vacuum that is filled by the current world we now know today in the One Piece? In this video, we'll be breaking down how this ancient grudge has been passed down for centuries and why Luffy is about to finish the fight that will literally bring about the new dawn. Okay, so to understand how insane this is, we have to start with what we thought we knew. For years, the story seemed simple. 800 years ago, a whole century of history was completely erased by 20 kingdoms that created the world government, right? The enemy, a super advanced civilization called the Ancient Kingdom, whose name has totally been erased from history. At the center of everything were two people, the secret ruler Emu, who sits on an empty throne, and their biggest enemy, Joyboy. Way before we know Emu or Joyboy's full story, Oda introduced this super weird pirate tradition, the Davy backfight. On the surface, it's just a bunch of goofy games where pirate crews can literally steal each other's members. But its origin are tied to the legendary pirate Davy Jones. In all pirate stories, Davy Jones is cursed, and now everything that sinks to the bottom of the ocean belongs to him, locked away forever in Davy Jones' locker. The Davy backfights are games created in the name of settling fights without killing each other. But the most important part of these games is the contact. The moment a game starts, the deal is locked in. A crewmate has to swear loyalty to the new captain. For the longest time, this just seemed like some fun world building by Oda. But what if it is not just a game? What if it's a distorted memory of the real person and ideology from the Void Century? This is where your mind is going to explode. The Void Century wasn't a two-way war. It was a three-way battle royale. You had Emo and the 20 Kingdom fighting for absolute silent control. You had Joy Boy fighting for absolute chaotic freedom. And now we had Davy Jones. I don't really know what Davy Jones might be fighting for, but maybe it was power through conquest and building contracts. I mean, think about it. Joy Boy is Nika, the liberator, portraying freedom, smiles, and joy, and the Davy backfight is the exact opposite. It is a system for taking things through deals they agreed to. Joyboy wanted to liberate the world, Davy Jones wanted to rule it under his own code. Therefore, this is why the world government wouldn't just be scared of Joyboy, they will be terrified of the entire D-clan because they all represent chaos, like Joyboy who inspires revolution of freedom, and others like Davy Jones who inspire revolution of conquest, just replacing one king with another. Both are insane threats to Emo's silent control. The Void Century rivalry between liberation and conquest is being reborn in the biggest fight in the One Piece history, Monkey D. Luffy versus Blackbeard versus Emo, where theory becomes prophecy. In this inherited war, it will kick off with Luffy versus Emo over the giants in Elbaf. Then after that is settled, Luffy versus Blackbeard in a race for the One Piece. This conflict might later lead to Blackbeard and Luffy temporarily teaming up to take down Emo and the world government. So what do you think? Is the Davy backfight some random side quest, or is it crucial for unlocking the truth behind the Void Century? I want to know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and subscribe for more insane One Piece deep dives. For years, we've looked at the story in a simple way, Luffy carrying Joy Boy's dream against the world government, but the legendary